Hi, Walter here. A chord in music is any harmonic set of 2, 3, or more notes that is heard as if it were simultaneously. These need not actually be played together. Arpeggios, broken chords, they may be, many practical and theoretical purposes, be understood as chords. Chords and sequences of chords are frequently used in modern music. The most frequently encountered chords are triads. So, because they consist of 3 distinct notes, further notes may be added to give the 7th chord, or extended chords, or added tones. The most common chords are the major and minor triads, then the augmented and diminished triads. The descriptions, major, minor, augmented, and diminished, are sometimes referred to collectively as chordal quality. Chords are also commonly classified by their root note. So, for instance, the C major may be described as a triad of major quality built upon the note of C. Why is that the quality built upon the note of C? Because the major triad are 1, 3, and 5 scale tones of a major scale. Chords may also be classified by inversion, the order in which their notes are stacked. 3 notes, 3 ways in which to play the chord. Chords or triads. Chords or triads, meaning 3, are made up from the intervals, meaning 2, we just discussed. There are 4 types of triads: the major, the minor, the diminished, and the augmented. A triad requires 3 notes: a root, a third, and a fifth. Always starting with the root, we identify what kind of third we have and what kind of fifth we have. Let me repeat that. Always starting with the root, we identify what kind of third we have and what kind of fifth we have. So from our root, we have a major third, and from our root, we have a perfect fifth. That's our major triad. The minor triad, from the root, has a minor third, and from the root has a perfect fifth. So the minor triad is the third of the chord lower a half step. The diminished triad, from the root, has a minor third, and from the root has a diminished fifth. So both the third and the fifth are lowered. And then there's the augmented triad. From the root, it has a major third, and from the root, it has an augmented fifth. Because there are 3 notes to every triad, there are 3 positions that a triad can be played. We'll use C major as our example. Now you remember, the root is on the bottom, third in the middle, fifth on top. That's root position. Now let's take the root and put that on top. That's called first inversion, because now the third is on the bottom, The fifth is in the middle, and the root is on the top. That's first inversion. Root position, first inversion. Second inversion is to take the third and put it on top. So the fifth now is on the bottom, the root is in the middle, and the third is on the top. That goes for any triad, the minor, the diminished, and the augmented. 1, 3, 5. That's the major triad. The first, third, and fifth scale tones of any major scale is a major triad. Now if I go back to C and lower the middle note, because this is 1, what is this? 3, lower 3, you get the minor triad, C minor. And here's our diminished triad. Lower the third and diminish the fifth. So we started with major, went to minor, here's diminished, and the augmented triad is a major third and an augmented fifth. Just raise the fifth a half step. Now you have learned that the structural meaning of a chord depends exclusively upon the degree of the scale upon which it is built. Chords are usually analyzed by numbering them, using Roman numerals or Arabic numbers. You may also find it interesting to note that there are 4 common ways of notating or representing chords in music other than conventional staff notation. They are Roman numerals, figured bass, such as used in the Baroque era, macro symbols, sometimes based in modern technology, and finally various systems of symbols and notations, such as these are typically found in lead sheets, fake books, chord charts, used in jazz and popular music. To lay out a harmonic ground plan for a piece so that the musician may improvise, jam, vamp, head arrange, whatever you want to call it. If you have the knowledge of what is going on here, you don't need all of this if you improvise, but understanding this will make you a better improviser.